What's up, guys? It's MamaDeadHead, and I am back with another reaction to Fear the Walking Dead. So, it's late. I'm kind of tired. But this episode is Season 5, Episode 10. Have it ready to go, and it is called 210 Words Per Minute. So, I did do a discussion stream around Fear, and I read the little synopsis, so I know that this is about Grace, Morgan, and Dwight, and I have seen the teasers and the sneak peek that Talking Dead gave, and I did see the little Dwight clip from Undead Walking on Fansided. They released a little exclusive clip today. So I did see that, which doesn't give like a massive amount of information. The best is probably, well, the most concerning is seeing like Grace laying on the ground and it looks like she like passed out and broke something in the process, because it looks like there's some like candy or something around her. I'm not sure. Sorry for all the ums. But yeah, that's essentially, and I know that they're on a mission for like a dying man's wish, because it said that in the synopsis, and what Talking Dead gave in their little sneak peek was essentially that. So I have my dog tag. If you guys did not see the last couple videos, my hair is blue, and of course Strand will be watching with us. And because I've been crying so often in these, I actually invested in some tissues because I'm a sap. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this reaction started. I'm very excited for this. I love Morgan and Grace, and of course I want to know more about Dwight. So without further ado, let's go and hope everyone survives, especially Grace, because I'm worried for her. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, happy night.
Okay, well that's one way to do it. Alright.
Mom,
Isn't that expired?
You guys go ahead. I'm gonna go clean up the strays.
no. You must remember what I said on that tape.
Aww. That's so
I said
sweet.
you'd be here. What?
Morgan! Grace! Yeah.
Can't forget the candy. Girl, same.
Grace, this way.
I knew it.
Hey, Grace. Need first aid kit.
She cannot die this season. That's just creepy as hell. That is just so creepy. No, thank you. Oh, that's so creepy. No.
Candy beansies isn't what you call it, right?
No. It's jelly beans.
That's like some name of brand of candy beansies.
No, it's really not.
I'm glad I didn't find out too late.
That's so cute.
We're gonna get you back to the caravan.
I was going down there for me. I've seen people die from radiation poisoning. I've seen people get cancer from it. Every time I cough, I want to know. I need to know.
I don't think I want to know. Can you not do that to me, Grace?
Tell me what I can do.
What an inventive idea.
Almost there.
Oh, he looks happy. Oh, my heart.
We get to work.
I know.
Can always find another horse to ride.
You see 190, those been torn to pieces?
Actually, I have.
I'm sad.
Did you race cars with your son?
My son?
Back there when you were... I don't think I've ever seen you smell like that before.
It feels like it's been a long time.
Give me a chance to do something real while I can.
It's not the kind of problem you can just fix in a day.
Or years. Shit!
Let's get to that generator.
Alright, you can do this. You can do it. You can do it.
Honey. That's cute.
Oh, this music! Oh, I'm sick. I want to throw up. Send help.
You got it?
My boy, he was 6 when I got him one.
I can't.
Remote control car. I got him one for can't even remember why. Good. He's 20. Used to race that car up and down the street till it got too dark to see. He made me smile. Settle down. That's how I knew it was right. First thing with my wife, Jenny, found myself smiling this giant, stupid smile all night afterward. I don't think I could have wiped it off my face even if I tried.
Oh.
I wouldn't want to say goodbye to that either. You let me keep thinking that candy beans were candy beansies. He was right. You did it. You went for it. You're the brave one, Morgan, not me.
You both are. Stop.
Now you have that smile.
Are they doing Grace and Morgan as a couple? Is this the thing? Like, part of me wants it, but at the same time, part of me does not want it. Because she is eventually gonna die. Oh my god, 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 no, no! No, no, no. Did he get bit? On that way.
I'm gonna get them alone.
Chuck.
You came.
Chuck.
Came.
I'll be right back. Stay there. I've got something that could help.
Dude, that's not the cutest fucking thing ever. Oh, the way he looked at both both of them. Oh no. Now I find out and I don't.
In case there's any more stragglers.
Oh, is she gonna have a change of heart now?
I don't want to know.
Sorry, what?
You don't want to die here in this mall. No matter what happens.
I'm gonna cry.
Brave.
You're really gonna make me ride this by myself?
I am.
Come on.
Oh my God.
You look good. Look like a natural.
Really?
Yep.
I just fell in love with him, like, even more.
Beautiful city and a brilliant people rising from this mist. And in their struggles to be truly free,
He's
in their
getting
triumphs and defeat,
oh, he's getting a trim.
through the long years to come,
Thanks.
youthful, generous, and happy.
Oh, he looks so
I see the
good.
good old man so long their friend. And in the hearts of their descendants, generations hence, it is a far, far
Oh,
better thing that I do than I have ever done.
oh my God, his smile is gonna destroy me.
What are you smiling about? No reason. Grace?
Hey.
Hey.
Got us all gassed up.
Oh no.
Oh, and grabbed a couple of these too.
Peanut,
Snacks.
peanut butter?
Going with you. It's she should have backup, and I think that's where I ought to be.
Why?
Of course. Of course.
She seems hurt. Do they have a thing?
You be safe, will you?
Oh, he likes her.
And I'll see you soon. I'll see you.
I think they like each other, and he's just scared for that type of thing to happen. Oh, she's crying. Oh no, don't have her cry. No, don't cry. Oh, this is why I was crying. Oh. Turn around. No, don't be the end of the episode. Don't be the end of the episode. Oh, it's the end of the episode.
Don't you guys have bigger fish to fry?
We seem to run out of gas. Hey, tell me where the damn oil fields are.
I got a sugar radio.
Whoa.
Where?
Oh. God. Okay. So that episode is over. I did not expect that ending to destroy me. I thought, you know, something bad might happen, like kind of at the end of the last episode. But I didn't expect it to be like emotional. I got emotional when he actually said Ginny and Dwayne, because that's just like not a thing. And like talking about like good times with them, like bleh. I am trying not to sob. I adore Morgan for a variety of reasons. Now, I know that this character is a very, like, love-hate type of character, because his all life is precious, you know, a life mantra, for some reason gets on a lot of people's nerves, because they can't stand the fact that he won't kill, you know, whatever. I've gotten comments on my videos like, you know, like, Morgan doesn't have the right idea when it comes to like this and this and this, to which I normally reply with the same thing, which is, you know, what character is without faults? No character is without faults. In somebody else's comment section, I said something similar, and they were like, Glenn didn't have any faults. And I was like, you're upset about me. And this was just me saying that, you know, this is why I like Morgan. The person in the video had said that advice that he had said in the episode she really needed, and I said, you know, same here. He does that often. It's one of the reasons why I love him, and they were just appalled by that idea. And then, you know, like I said before, they were like, Glenn didn't have any faults, or what about Glenn? And I said, you're talking about someone who basically had the same philosophy as Morgan. He just wasn't out about the philosophy. He literally did not kill a human until the outpost, and then he killed people in their sleep, and he cried over it. Every character has faults, and that's okay. You can like them through their faults. You can not like a character because of certain things, but you shouldn't, you know, I'm trying to figure out the word here. You shouldn't totally discredit them because of said philosophy. So people say, I don't like Morgan because he says all life is precious and he won't kill anything. Or he doesn't want to kill anything, is what people should say. Because even if he is in the full mindset of I don't even want to kill a walker, he will if it comes down to it. He was in all life is precious mode when he took down the walkers around the car that saved Daryl and Aaron. He was in all life is precious mode when he found Carol and shot the Savior to death. He might not have coped with some of those situations well, but at some point, all of the characters haven't coped with something well. I like this character because it shows fault. He can be this total badass fighter that is just out of this world. Some of the most ruthless killing in this universe we have seen from Morgan. And at the same time, it's like the poster character for, you know, mental health. And it's like the poster character for it's okay to not be okay. And that's why I really like this character. We see all of the characters affected by something at some point in time, but his story is just so unique and special. Like, everything that he's been through, everything we've seen him go through, it's just insane. And to hear him actually talk about Ginny and Dwayne was a lot. So much. because I know that he should talk about it. He should get it out in the open. He should be able to say, you know, goodbye to their spirits like hanging over him. And he should be able to talk about them in a nice way. And on the flip side, when he is talking about that, he said, you know, whenever he met Jenny, he had like the biggest goofy smile that would not go away. And it seemed like he had that with Grace. Now, when her character was introduced, I wrote an article, which I'll link in the description or maybe in the comment section, that was about, you know, is radiation the only reason that Morgan would take his ring off? To which I cite a couple of reasons that I think it might happen. But one thing I pretty much dismissed is a relationship. The things that I went over in that were he could totally go into a place that is even worse than clear, take it off, take, you know, everything that is Morgan Jones away from himself and just go insane, which I don't want to see, of course. Then, like I said, I dismissed relationship pretty much because I never ship people. I really don't. I've been doing it more here lately, but that's never something that I like set out to do. I know that a lot of people are just, you know, watching shows looking for relationships. They really want one. I'm not about that. And especially not for Morgan, because this is a character that I care so much about, and it's so hard to like pair someone with your like favorite character, because a lot of times you're like, they're not good enough for my favorite character, or, you know, my favorite character doesn't need that. And the other reason I said he might take off his ring is he feels like he actually belongs. And in the last episode, we got a glimpse of that because I was starting to feel like he felt that he really belonged with this group with what he did for Tess and her son. Now, I've been joking for the past week about this whole Grace and Morgan relationship because it's a growing thing. But after this one, does he like, are they like in love? Is there something there? This is just like, they were so happy together and smiling and laughing, and it was just the cutest thing ever. And then, you know, when Daniel asked why he was smiling, he seemed to like snap back into like, no, Ginny and Dwayne, like, I can't betray them, because he's still fiercely loyal to them even though they've been gone for years. And he goes outside and he says that he's not going with Grace. And you see her not only become like shattered, but she cries. I'm gonna cry just thinking about her crying. And then we see Morgan also upset and crying. So is this more than, you know, the connection that they've built on the fact that he's actually told her about Ginny and Dwayne? And like, is this just friendship? Oh, this is gonna kill me. And it doesn't look like we see much of Grace in the next episode, if at all. And I hope they don't pull something like Daniel and Ophelia, because like, you know, Grace is on the brink of like dying and Morgan comes. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to handle that. Jeez. What an episode. And Dwight. Guess I should throw Dwight in there. Now, letting one of Logan's group go. Was it a good idea? It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. Because he could be harmless. The character is kind of up in the air for me. Because Dwight asked if he was an asshole, you know, did his whole spill, and he didn't even know why Logan wanted the, you know, oil field. So the question here is, did Dwight, like, plant the seed of, like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? You know, the person I'm with doesn't even know what they're doing. So is that planting the seed for maybe I want to be with the convoy? Or what? He didn't seem malicious. He didn't even go for, I mean, he knocked him out, but I mean, like, what is that in the grand scheme of things in a world like this when you run across someone you don't know? And then he just walked away. He didn't devise some plan to secretly come back and do whatever. So I don't know. Oh man, this is tough. This is extremely tough. Of course, you shouldn't let any enemy just get away, but I didn't really see the point in killing that guy. If it had been Logan or the one chick that seems to be like in charge of things, I probably would have just went for offing them. This guy didn't seem crazy. So the next sneak peek, it appears to have Morgan, it appears to have Strand, Alicia, and Wes, and some more exciting things. Now, where do I rank this episode on this whole season? My favorite. My favorite. I just, oh, that was a lot. And I love Grace. And Karen David is just amazing and wonderful and beautiful, magnificent. Lenny James is wonderful and amazing and beautiful and magnificent. So all those two, they're gonna be the death of me. They're gonna be the death of me. I do hope, though, that they get together. Bold statement for me, but officially, I guess I can say I ship it. But okay, that's gonna be all for this. That is gonna be all for this video. I feel emotionally drained. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're a really big Morgan fan, Ernesto, if you're still watching this, I know that you comment on my love for Morgan, so how did you feel about this? Just curious. I think I'm gonna go to bed and cry some more. Alright guys, like I always say, think positive thoughts and send positive vibes. Bye guys.